What's going on, boys? In this video I want to cover about the China live stream. The same way we had a live stream not too long ago, China also had another one as well too. This is their second year, and they implemented a few things that were pretty nice. For some people it was something like, oh my god, that's just crazy, life changing. But you know, it's the internet, guys. People always gonna exaggerate things to their beliefs, you know. And I'm just gonna give you guys my take. And thankfully we have Saint. For those that don't know, this is Saint right here. Make sure to follow him on Twitch. He actually has somebody translating from Chinese to English, and he took a couple notes. And TLDR, we're just gonna go cover his notes and what I believe it was actually pretty good, and what I feel that not necessarily we should get and things like that, but I will explain. Give me 1 second, okay? So something that is huge, and this is actually for Rox and Henry and the other guy, I forget his name, to take notes on. Guys, these people get paid to keep us informed and to help the game survive and have better quality of life, etc., etc. So at the end of the day, I don't really feel sorry for them because they've been doing this for a couple of years now, right? So they should know better. Plus, they have content creators that are at the top that can always tune in to, like Saint, Stoops, Benji, Evangelion, who else? Cardi and Memorizers. You know, they have streamers that they can simply just tune in for like an hour, 30 minutes and see the community's concern, what they actually want, right? So let's say, for example, right here, the first thing they mention right away pretty much is Express. You know what I'm saying? You guys are aware how important this is for the community and for the player base right now. So without the passes or without the passes, we can't really recommend other players to come into the game, because how they gonna catch up? On the last stream we had before, they didn't mention this. So if I was you guys, I would just go tune into the streams, take notes, and once I have all the notes, all the concerns, what people really want in the game, I will start the live stream with the notes. Because this is what really people want, right? Just start with things that people really want, and then afterwards talk about everything else that you guys gonna implement. That's a 5 hit right there. And it's not even that hard, unless you guys want to do things your way and just have the community divided, have the game be negative, dooming for no reason. Because at the end of the day, what you guys gonna do? Another communicate, oh yeah, sorry, we forgot this, but it's gonna be implemented. Like, why leaving it for later on when you can cover it now and avoid these situations? You get what I'm saying? So China squash it right away. Express pass all the way to like 1640. Now when the paladin comes, they're gonna have another express pass that is gonna be way better, that is gonna get you like maybe 1680 or close to 1700, who knows. So this is a big W for China. And catastrophe mode, they something that I actually want to mention right here. In China, they have the solo mode one raid before the end game content. So they pretty much, let's say for example, right now we have Mordum. They have Brave Sasha on solo mode, right? So we don't know if they're gonna keep on continue doing this on later content in the future. So we're gonna be paying attention to see if they actually can do it, why we don't have it, right? So it's a little, maybe the reason why they have it is because it's already implemented into the game, so they can actually do it, right? Because if KR doesn't have it, that means that they implement it first before KR, right? A little tricky right there. So we have to actually pay attention to this closely and see how that's going to be. Also, they talk about the tier 4, the accessories. I don't know if they got more points than we do, or we got more points. That I don't really know, to be honest. But they talk about, once again, they introduce in tier 4, so they talk about the accessories, and they also getting the balance patch. They're getting on July 16, and I know a lot of people saying, oh, they're getting everything before us. Well, the reality is that we have other events And the way it works is like they start another event when an event finishes, right? So unfortunately, it's going to be the 23rd. That's the reason why we're going to have it a week after they get it, right? The female paladin is going to be released a little later because they actually don't want to get fatigued or overwhelmed, right? Because they're gonna get tier 4, they're gonna be introduced to the new gems, they're gonna be introduced to a lot of things, so they don't want to have like another class on top of it and then feel like, oh my god, burned out like crazy, you know. So they actually taking their time on certain things because it's best for the region, right? I'm pretty sure they just take everything into consideration and they do it based on that, right? Also, for first time we actually saw a picture of how it's going to be on the paradise. They had like 3 different pictures. It's gonna be like 6 pieces of gear that you can upgrade and things like that. There's actually a better picture that can describe how it is. I actually don't want to touch too much about this because I actually want to see myself how it plays out first. That I personally want to see it, and instead of like a bunch of words and stuff like that. This is also another W, and I get it. Hopefully we get it. But the reason why they do it in KR is because in China is because they're actually trying to catch up to KR and the West with the Western culture, right? So for those that don't know, in tier 3, you actually do 3 chaos dungeon a week, and at the end you get a chest, right? Once you finish all the 3 chaos dungeons, and you get like shards and silver, which is great. That way you don't have to do chaos dungeons 7 days a week to alleviate the fatigue. So now they're gonna also implement it into tier 4. Which is great, you know what I'm saying? And once again, the reason why they're doing it there is because they're trying to catch up to us. So, I mean, obviously, you know, they're doing certain things to catch up. Once again, this right here is another W. Due to the fact that a lot of people hate the cubes, including myself, because, you know, like, I'm pretty sure you guys seen my roster before. I get billions of cubes, so I don't even have the time to finish all my cubes. What they're gonna do with the cubes, they're gonna reduce the drop rate of the cubes, which is a little sketchy, but they're gonna increase the rewards. So you're gonna do less, but you're gonna get more, supposedly. You know how it is with this reducing, increasing, and then at the end of the day, you're actually getting less. Than we have to see to believe first, because everything looks good in paper until you start doing it. You're like, oh, wait a minute. What's happening here? But this is actually like a W. And another thing too, I think you can actually trade the cubes if you don't really want to do the cubes, and you can actually use it into the paradise to get the keys for the hell or why not. So it's a little more complicated. I just actually also want to see it first. So you see, reduce the drop rate right here, and then you're gonna be able to get the tickets right here. Yep. And another thing is the GVG. Well, once again, it's depending on the regions, right? So I guess in China, they like to do PvP. I don't know why, but I mean, it is what it is, right? If they like it, they like it. And they just trying to figure out certain things with smile gaze to make it better. The express passes again. This is going to be huge, you know, hopefully. I'm pretty sure eventually Rocks or Henry, they're gonna say, yeah, sorry guys, we forgot, here it is, there's going to be one pass, and for the female paladin there's going to be another pass, because if not, this is gonna create a big drama, big doomers, big people crying, and I don't blame them, you know what I'm saying? If everybody's getting it, why we're not getting it, right? So it's all about jealousy at the end of the day, from region to region to region to region. It's just what's happening right now. This region is getting this, we're not getting it. This region is getting that, we're not getting it. We're getting it, this region is not getting it, so they mad. It's not just like a back and forth, you know, like in high school, or like, oh, you know how, you know what I'm talking about. And then Q&A at the end, they cover like a few things. What was it here? The players already have addressed that tier 3 already has because they talking about the prices and why not and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. My opinion and my take is that it's pretty good. For me personally, it's not something like, wow, you saw China, bro? No. It's so much more like, once again, they trying to catch up. So they have to do a few things differently. And my opinion and my advice towards the Amazon enjoyers, or Rocks and, and Henry, is that to take notes, guys, and to communicate better. And I include that to myself, right? I need to communicate better. English is my second language, so I communicate as best as I can. But for you guys have no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Stop missing things because you guys are creating this negative environment in the community for no reason. Once again, you guys know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, communicate better. Stop missing out these little things that are not really little for the community. Oh, yeah, sorry, we forgot. Here it is now. Yeah, but after you cause all these stress, drama, people arguing, aggravation, like, cut it out. Start communicating things that matter the most first, and then move forward with other things. Overall, it's a W for China, but very good. They not getting anything that is more crazy than we're getting. Just getting it faster because they're trying to catch up once again, and that's my take. I love it. Moving forward, the game is just getting better overall, and hopefully they continue doing this so we can continue playing this game and not looking for something else. That's it for me, guys. Much love. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Mr. 4K TV. Whatever take you have, leave it on the comment below. If it's positive, if it's negative, what are your thoughts, and what would you like to see in the future, guys? Much love. Peace out, boys. Peace.